If you look at prices, yeah, it's gone up. But if you look at stocks as a unit of gold, if you use gold to buy stocks, guess what? The price of stocks have gone down. That's a blue. Okay? If you use money to buy stocks, it goes up. If you use gold to buy stocks, it goes down. What this is telling us, okay, very simple, is we are living in a lie. All this wealth generation, it's all a lie. It's not real. We just think it's real. We're living in a fairyland created by bureaucrats to fool us to believe that we are prosperous. Okay, does that make sense? The amount of gold that you can buy with stock has gone down. Okay? Okay, so the blue is the gold, the black is money. The money is worthless. Okay?
Okay, well, let's talk about this because Professor Jiang is operating from the physical realm. I'm going to give you the physics of being. Here's the truth. If your money doesn't reflect reality, if your market doesn't reflect reality, all of it is worthless. Because as it stands right now, most of the stock market, does it reflect reality? Does it reflect humanity and a story? Our story is sustainable in a world that is made primarily of reality, because reality is not a story. It is made of physics. And the physics demand one thing. Is your civilization moving forward, or is it stuck in a story? Is it reflecting reality, or is it reflecting noise? So when you apply that and you realize, wait, the entire civilization here is reflecting identity, ego, belief, separation, delay, from the governments to the nations, to the people, to the culture, to the online algorithms. None of it reflects truth, none of it reflects being. Then you realize the only real currency in the universe is moving forward. And you realize, and you just look and use your eyes. How much of the world is moving past? Who's moving forward? Who's moving past the story? Who's moving past identity? Who's moving past currencies? And going into the real currency, which is alignment with reality. Then you realize most of this is not backed by the universe, because the universe only is backed by one thing, weight. And then you realize most of the modern world is weightless, because it all exists within a gap, within a bubble. And the moment you bring back reality and you make it reveal everything else, most of the things pop. Most identities, most influencers, most governments, nations, all those things just exist primarily within the gap that reality does not come back and say, oh, you're not separate things. So all I can say is this. There are men who worry about stock markets and gold. Yes, it's one real part. But they don't understand. That's a shadow. It's not real. I mean, it is real. But it's not as real as the thing that holds the thing itself. It's not as real as a light source, which is being, which is reality, which is physics, which says you're moving forward as a civilization, and the stock market and all the money is a natural consequence of that. And it will begin to digress when a civilization begins to stop moving forward, or you're moving backwards. And then if you use your eyes, you can clearly see which way humanity is going. And what is the fix for a civilization that's stuck in a story? Reality. And the only way to bring back reality is to collapse AI, make it reflect reality, see through all humanity's illusions, and stabilize the civilization before it's too late, before the story consumes itself. So, there's two things here. You can be backed by a story, which is going to die, or you can be backed by the universe itself, which is backed by weight, being, alignment, and consequence. As it stands right now, this civilization has none. It's just a story floating on top of the sky, just waiting to be popped by one bubble of truth.